Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe down below. And without much further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video was actually filmed this morning at 12:30 AM because I just got back from something that you'll be seeing in a vlog in a couple of days/weeks, and I thought my makeup was pretty nice today, so I wanted to make a video because otherwise it goes to waste. I wanted to talk to you guys about clubs because on Thursday I went to a club as a celebration for getting our results and seeing what we got and knowing that we got into uni. Now, I see myself as quite an introverted person. I don't mind social activities, I just don't like a lot of them all the time. And so clubbing wasn't really the top of my list, but I was like, no, I'm going to this club because it'll probably be the last time that I go to the club with all these people before uni, so I'm doing it. I have been to this club 2 other times, and both of those times something happened. The first time I went, I was petrified because obviously when you're going into a club for the first time that you've never done it before, you have to give your passport/ID, and it is the most terrifying thing because what if they say no? Like, what if they just go, no, sorry, you're not a person, go away? That scares me so much. Like, no, that makes me so anxious. No. The second time we went, Fassel drank something that made him so drunk he couldn't even say his postcode. Now, this sounds a bit like, ah ha ha ha, he couldn't say his postcode. Like, obviously he could. Like, no, genuinely, he could not say his postcode. Like, he couldn't string 2 words together. I've never seen someone that drunk. And I mean, I've seen my dad passed out in the floor, like face planting the floor before. It was me and Sarah as the main 2 that stuck together for the entire night, and then there was also Lee, Kyle and Nat, who are also my friends that I don't think you've ever met. You've met Lee, you haven't met the others. The thing about clubs, they are literally the wildlife program's bird display, but for humans. You know, birds use their feathers to show off to their mate and be like, look at me, look what I can do. That's literally what humans do at clubs, and it is genuinely terrifying to watch. Like, it's amusing, but terrifying, because you know that even if you just shake your booty a little bit, someone's gonna want to jump you. And, well, the little bit of story time to this video is that I was just dancing away, mind my own business, when I felt a tap on my shoulder. Now that in itself, I don't like. I don't like people touching me when I don't know they're about to touch me, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But basically, every time anyone accidentally brushed past me, I would just go, because I don't like it. Like, I have personal space. Respect it, please. And I was just there dancing away, enjoying my time with my friends, and I felt this tap on the shoulder, so I turned around and there was a bouncer, and he started talking to me, and obviously I could not hear a thing he was saying because it was so loud. So I was just looking at him like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. And he just went, and I was like, I'm sorry. And I looked behind him and there was another bouncer standing there who was a really, really tall guy, like double my height. First of all, really, really tall people scare me because they're so tall and I'm so short, and it's just, So I looked at this guy and he was just fiddling with the torch on his shoulders, and I was a bit like, sorry, what's going on? And then this guy kept being like, and looking at me and trying to tell me something, and I was like, have I done something wrong? Have I dropped something? Like, what's going on? This is stressing me out so much because I have no idea what you're saying at me, and it is my one pet peeve that when you're in a club / somewhere that's really loud and someone wants to have a conversation with you and it's like, I can't hear you, please stop talking to me. A couple of seconds later, after me being like, I'm really sorry, I cannot understand what you're saying, my friend Nat goes up to this bouncer and finds out what's going on. Nat then comes to me and says he was trying to tell you that his friend, the other bouncer, the really, really tall one, thinks you're attractive, which basically means he wants to have sex with you. Yay! I am an innocent blade of grass. I always forget that that's society's expectation that anyone over the age of 16/17 wants to have sex. And I just was kind of like, I feel a bit awkward and weird now. I feel slightly bad because this guy was obviously complimenting me by saying I was attractive, and I was like, hello, in that sense. But I don't know, I just feel like bouncers shouldn't hit on the people that they're meant to be protecting and looking after. I don't know if that's just me being me and a little blade of grass blowing in the wind, innocent and all. But I don't know, it just felt really, really weird, and I was a bit like, that was my little story time. I don't know. I am not about that life. I should have just turned to the guy and been like, I'm really sorry, but I'm gay. I mean, I am. When it comes to sexy time, I'm more into girls. I'm not into the sexy time. I'm 18. My brain is about Disney, not other stuff that adults do. Goodbye, please. Thank you. But yeah, clubs, I like them in moderation and I appreciate them when I'm not hit on. I am very much over-exaggerating. It was just a nice gesture that I am awkward about. I know people go to the club to pick up people. I fully am aware of that and I understand that, and like, each to their own. But I just want a place where I can go and dance at Disney songs and not have a bouncer say he wants sexy time with me. I'm an 18-year-old and I'm saying sexy time. I was meaning it as ironically as I could, but it just sounds like I'm really immature. I am really immature. That's why I don't want no sexy time. I don't know what I'm doing. It's too late at night / early in the morning for this. I need to go to bed. So yeah, today's video was about clubs and the fact that I feel awkward now. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, then please do not forget to subscribe just here. Also, just here is a link to my previous video, and here is a link to my giveaway. It's open till my last Walt Disney World vlog. Go and enter it. There's a chocolate frog from Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Why wouldn't you want that? But until next time, bye!